Previously on Roll Gay Roleplay. After a fun night of drinks, where'd Hogum end up?
In the fucking stable, didn't you?
Yeah.
Dear Benedetta, if you could look to the east, you can see that we have reached the promised land. And our Lord and Savior, Beyonce Knowles Carter West Jr., is just beyond these walls.
So the Celestine of the Church of Beyonce, founder, we've had a break-in. Our altar is broken.
Oh, I do declare, what is this over here? Celestine, follow me, please. So she follows me, and we pick up this fabric. What is this? Where is the origin of this fabric?
My founder, that is not of the Church of Beyonce. That fabric is much too inexpensive. The silver piece on the gold fabric that you see matches up to a shield that you have on your armbands.
Do we use the speaking stone and talk to Loxif and tell him what's going on?
Yeah, Benny, I would totally want to talk to Loxa.
I am ready to start. I am ready to slay the dragon.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Let's slay some dragons. Okay. Welcome to Roll Gay Roleplay, a real gay, real play D&D podcast. I am your Dungeon Master, Chris, and this week's topic is songs that make you go, yas. And mine is like old school, and it's really gay, and I'm sure that this was the point where my parents knew. It must have been. But it was Ace of Base, I Saw the Sign. I still love that song.
What a homo. I'm here for it.
We used to make up dances on the trampoline to that song.
Yes. It's a good song. I Saw the Sign. It makes no sense. It's like the dumbest song. But that like, wow, wow, wow. I love it. Yeah, that makes me go, yes.
It's so bibbity bobbity.
That's good. Okay, so I'm Tisha. I play Benny. And my songs that make me go, yes, my OG song is Proud Mary by Tina Turner.
Ooh!
All day, every day, that makes me go, yes. And then This Bitch by Miss Blanks is my current yes song.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Oh, it's so good. The line where they go, I fucked your dad on your bed. Hello, stepson. Oh, I just want to die every time I hear it. Okay.
I'm dead. Fuck. Okay. Hi, I'm Jonathan, and I have a whole playlist of songs, but I'm going to narrow it down. So listen to Butterfly by Luna, Pinky Star by Gowasana, and Banks just came out with a song called Gimme that's like everything. And then my song that makes me like lose my shit now is called Soulmate by Lizzo.
Shut up. Fuck you, I love that song.
Oh my fucking God. Whenever she's like, it's my me, myself kind of attitude. And I was like, bitch, yes, like it is myself and me. So check out Lizzo, because she's great. She's from Houston, representing that hometown, and it's great.
Yeah, you need to listen to that song. It's one of the top songs ever. Oh, Lizzo. Oh my God, Lizzo is amazing. She's one of my favorite artists. I love you, Jonathan. Oh my God.
She's doing Houston Pride, and I was just like, well, I was gonna go out of town that week, but never mind. I don't need to. Like, the
when
party's
is Houston Pride? Because I want to join.
Oh my God, we can be sisters.
Yes.
Lizzo's pretty.
Yes.
Lizzo has a stupid amazing voice. Like
she's really fucking pretty.
The bitch is good. Like,
she's my dream woman.
Like, have you heard Tempo yet?
Yes, I've heard every single one of her songs. Like, I'm not kidding you. She is my dream woman.
So I heard about her through whatever movie that was, and she did that "Good as Hell" song. I do my hair, toss, check my nails, baby. How you feeling?
Feeling good
and
as
I was
hell.
like, yes. So I heard that song and I was immediately fucked. Like I was like, fuck me up, fuck me, daddy. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. It's your turn.
Hi, my name is Mark, and I play Holgum.
Keep on adding that L.
My OG song that makes me go yas is "Wannabe" by the Spice Girls.
Oh, okay.
And then current one is "No Tears Left to Cry" by Ariana Grande.
Okay.
Silence.
No,
Yeah, I'm not that special.
No Tears Left to Cry by Ariana Grande. That's not a yes song. That's a song.
Really? I don't know. I think it's great.
Okay.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Barbie Girl by Aqua as your OG song.
LMAO.
Or like Doctor...
I'm here for both of those choices because I stand Ariana hard. Even though she can't choose an ethnicity, I like stand her so hard.
Ooh, that darkening of her skin is bad.
Here for it. Okay. She's great. And her voice is fucking ridiculous.
For sure.
Yeah. Spice Girls? Yeah, I love Spice Girls. We grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I listened to the Spice Girls religiously. And I didn't clock myself for being a homo, like, ever, whenever I was listening to the Spice Girls. What is that? Like, I remember, like, being outside in my backyard, like, dancing hardcore to the Spice Girls. And, like, not once I was like, Jonathan, other boys don't do this. Oh. That's how good they are. That's how good they are.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever look back at old pictures and see yourself, like, almost voguing in pictures?
My dad refuses to let me live it down that, like, every time I took a picture as a child, I always wore my sister's ballet dresses. So, I mean, like I said, my parents knew I was a homo before I knew I was a homo.
Oh, for sure. Same. Totally. My mom, like, when I told my mom I was gay, she's like, I know.
Right. My parents were just like, we fucking know.
Aww.
Plot twist, we knew all along.
And of course, I was like, why didn't you tell me? Like, you could have led with that.
See, my parents were like, well, we kind of just, like, thought you knew and we knew, and it was like a silent understanding. So I was just like, oh, okay, cool.
I had people tell me that they knew that I was before I knew. And like, well, if you would have told me that before I like dated that guy for so long, it would have saved me like so much like inner turmoil and struggle. Like, ugh.
Do you know how much less miserable I would have been in my teenage years? Like,
right.
Or like for so long I thought, oh, so this is what love is. This kind of sucks. But I was like, I think,
oh my
God. Seriously, I was like, this kind of sucks. Like, I don't like it. And I hate sharing this space with this person. I want to play my video games. Why is he always on the TV? Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah. And then,
and then bitch,
I was
what?
like, hey girl, you want to come play some video games with me? and then I figured it out. That's it. End of story. Bye.
So every guy that I've ever dated has never been nearly as good at video games as I am, and that's a problem. Like, I just need like, and then the ones that are really good at playing video games don't take baths. Aww. So it's like a happy medium. Like, what do I accept? You know, because like a little bit of man musk while having sex is like great, but like, bitch, if you smell like BO the moment I walk in, and that's not like a fresh run, you know, musk, then I'm not here for it. So, you know, like, come on, Cheeto stains on the shirt. Like, I got you.
Oh my God.
It's a perfect segue to our game.
Cheeto stage. Back rolls.
Hogum is behind a fountain. Eve, you are standing at the steps of the church, so you can be seen. Benny, you're standing at the, basically towards the walkway of the religious district. So you're at the end of the Church of Yonsei. And when we left off, it was about the late afternoon at this point. You guys have been searching the town for a while. So late afternoon, you see Loxif walking up, and he sees you, Benny, and gives like a little cute wave, and he looks around to make sure no one's watching him, and he walks up and says, oh, let's see. Trisket was good, but I got to get something else in there. No, we'll stick with that for right now. Loxif? All right. Hey, Trisket. So what'd you find?
Oh, hey, Loxif. I don't know. I think we found something that kind of looks like it could be a gold armband.
A gold one?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I see it? I don't remember who has it.
I think I have it.
Cool.
I would assume that Eve would have handed it to me. Handed it to Benny.
It would make sense. Okay. So I'm assuming you show him, right?
Yeah. So here, it's right here. It kind of looks like our green armbands, but it's gold.
My. And he takes it and he holds it up to your armband and matches up the line of the shield, and interesting. Where did you find this?
We found it in the church, the first church of Yonsei. What do you think it means? Is that their armband? What do you think's going on, Loxif?
It definitely is. It definitely is the gold team armband. Well, as soon as you said you had information, I decided to bring you some too. But we definitely should learn more about this church. I brought these for you. And he pulls out a rolled up piece of paper. He hands it to you and he says, these are the 3 people that were on the green team.
Green team.
That's us.
Gold team. Gold team. Hey, here's your dossiers. These are you. He goes, here are the, no, I'm keeping that. I fucked up. We're good. So he hands you papers that say the individual's names and some information about them. And he says, if you can locate them, if you find them, if you see them, let me know, or just make sure they don't get away. Did you learn anything about the church? Was there anything missing?
And we don't know if I can't remember if they said anything was missing. I just remember they said there was a break-in.
You guys didn't ask.
Oh shit.
Fucking shit.
Actually, we're not sure. There was a break-in, but we didn't think to ask if anything was missing.
And Loxif go, oh, okay. Why don't we go inside and we'll talk to the Celestine.
That's a good idea.
Where's Hogum? I don't see him anywhere.
He's not here right now. He's shopping with Edwin.
That horse, he really took to him.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to roll deception or anything?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He wouldn't have asked.
I wouldn't have, but I'm gonna now.
I know, but I want to play the game. I want to play.
I like it.
Okay.
Your deception's killer, though, isn't it?
Yes. 16 plus 6. Okay. 22.
Sure. So Loxif will start walking towards the church, I'm assuming, with Benny. I feel like the fountain would be in front, right? Like it's kind of like a pinnacle point leading into the building. In my head, it's like a road wrapping around a fountain and then going up to the stairs.
Sure.
So,
like the fountain is the centerpiece of the roundabout.
Yeah, exactly. So Hogum, give me a stealth check.
Let's see if I have any pluses or minuses.
Fucking take that drink, bitch.
Stealth. I got a +3.
Oh, you fancy.
You're so big.
But he doesn't shower, so he kind of blends in with the road.
Wow.
So I got a 17 +3, which is 20.
Cool. So Benny and Locksif walk right by you. You creep around the fountain as they're moving, so that way you constantly stay out of sight. And Benny and Locksif join Eve, and the Celestine comes to the door, and she says, Locksif, sweetie, oh, come here, darling. And Locksif gives her a hug, and he says, so, hear anything, see anything, missing anything? And the Celestine says, everything seems to be in place. Everything seems to be in place. I mean, destroyed. Our donations are missing, actually. Let me go check really quick. And the four of you go into the church, and she leads you to a box near the altar. And she realizes that it has been opened.
Forcefully?
I don't feel like there was a lock on it. I feel like there's a trust system in the Church of Yonsei. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like people that go there are like good people. Is that not it? It's not my religion. I can't tell you.
It's not my religion either, but I
mean, I feel like
they're so rich they don't give a fuck.
Or maybe they're so rich that they don't trust no hoes.
Well, unless it's always under like a hot, sexy guard's watch.
Why does it have to be hot and sexy? Why can't they just be like podunk and regular?
This is our regular guard, Steve.
Thank you.
Look at how podunk he is.
Okay, who doesn't like a hot man in uniform? Come on.
That was the plot.
Touché.
Plot twist.
Okay, give me an investigation check. Not you, Hogum. You're not there.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I will roll investigation
17
as well.
plus 3, 20.
This is why I need to deafen myself, because I get involved.
And my investigation roll is 14.
Okay, so all of you notice this, including Locksif, that the lock has obvious scratch marks. Someone's clearly been digging at the lock. The Celestine opens the box, and she shows you there's nothing inside, and she says, there was barely... I don't keep most of the gold here. This is purely the donations from passers-by. Oh, I wonder... There was a donation that came in.
What is it, girl?
Well, one of our patrons came in, and he said he found an artifact from original Yonsei times.
Please explain, dear, because you have piqued my interest.
Well, he brought in a halo.
So,
oh damn.
Eve clearly like collapses in prayer, like it's not like a bow, it's not like a fall, it's a
it's a death drop.
like it's. So Eve death drops in prayer. Like, this is what it is.
Oh, goodness, Eve.
And
oh, no.
I do declare, Miss Bennett, if you are also an acolyte and a follower of the service that Yonsei provides to us, you are also in prayer.
Yeah. Benny drops to her knees and just puts her hands together and looks around and mouths words.
Okay, that's perfect. And Celestine says, I didn't keep it. I needed to know if it was real and true. And leader, we didn't know you were here. I gave it to Agador. He's our antique specialist in town. His husband and him run a shop in the market. I entrusted him to look at it and tell me, how old it is, if it's real, if it's worth anything.
Oh, my hearts and stars. Bennett, get up now. It's time. We must go. We must make haste to this. Who is this? Agatrantro? Who?
Agador. Agador is his name.
Agador?
He runs a shop called Boobs and Dicks.
Hodor. Okay, so we're going to meet Hodor, and we're going to go figure out where our precious, most prized Halo is. I bid you farewell, and so I'm gone.
I yell after Eve. I was like, hey, find Hogum. He can show ya.
Oh, God.
Okay. Loxif says, oh, I guess we're on the run.
Oh, wait, Loxif. I think we should have some more investigating to do here.
Okay. Great. Let's do that.
Hogum?
Yes, Eve.
Hogum? Please tell me where this tits and dicks is.
Oh, man. I gotta go back to that place.
Hogum, we have been set on one of our most holiest of quests. Hogum, I do believe that whatever issues you have right at this moment do not trump the importancy and the urgency of what is going on now.
Okay. Let's go over there.
Okay, please.
And I'll wait outside. Will you go in, okay?
That is fantastic. Please run now.
Yes, let's go over there.
Okay.
How far away is this place?
It's not very far. It's basically, the religious district is in the center of the town. It's through a wall. So you're going to go through the inner walls to get there. That's it. So you guys are running down the religious district and you go to the inner wall. You take a hard left and you go into the market. Now, the market is still bustling, people everywhere, loud noises, everything's happening. And Mark, you're going to hand me the bottle opener real quick. And...
Bitch.
You guys, Hogan points to where the Boobs and Dicks... the name's going to keep changing, I think. They're going to run... Hogan points to Boobs and Dicks, and as he points to it, you two see two figures running from the door. What do you do?
I say halt now. Halt.
We're going to do our first skill challenge.
Fabulous.
So I need everyone but Tisha to roll me a d20.
And mine is a... Oh, dear. Okay, so first of all, 3.
18.
What was yours, Jonathan?
3.
Oh, man.
So, Mark, I'm going to explain this for you because I know you've never really experienced a skill challenge. And there's no real good rules in 5e for this, so I'm going to kind of go by what I know, and we might be making some shit up. So the way these work is that you're going to use your skills, okay? So acrobatics, animal handling, arcana, that type of shit. You're going to go in order and tell me what skill you're using and how you're using it to do whatever task is set in front of you, right? So right now you have 2 people running from a shop. However you do things from there. There's a certain number of successes that you need in order to pass, a certain number of failures in order to fail. I guess, Mark, we're going to start with Hogum here.
Okay.
Tell me what skill you want to use and how you're going to use it, and then we're going to roll to see if you succeed or fail. The thing here is, too, using a skill, you guys cannot use the same skills in a single turn, and you can't repeat your skill over and over. So you can't be like, it's intimidation, it's intimidation, it's intimidation. Like, you got to give me some flavor. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Tisha, hope you're paying attention because I'm probably going to throw you into this at some point.
So Hogan, what do you propose to do?
What?
Okay. So these people are just running from the shop, but I don't remember what the marketplace looks like. So depending on what I can do with the surroundings, like try to set the picture for me because I don't remember what this place looks like.
Yeah, for sure. So the marketplace is a big dirt courtyard. There's people, noises. So there is a curved stone building around one half of it, and that has boobs and dicks and a bunch of other shops in it. And the rest of it is lined with tents and canopies and places where people are like kind of setting up their own shops, like basically a Let Go, but Dungeons and Dragons style. It's a big garage sale. And the far south end of it is a cliff overlooking the sea.
Jesus, that's dangerous.
This is a dangerous area you're in. Yeah, that's about what it looks like. Are there any specifics that you want about the place? I mean, it's a pretty large area. It's going to be easy to get lost in a crowd, which is...
Okay, so how many exits are there that are main roads, and are there any alleys?
Okay, I'm going to pull out the picture real quick, because it did draw this place. How many main roads are there?
Yeah, from this courtyard...
3.
There's 3 main roads.
Yes, there's the one that you came through. There is one to the east of you, one to the left of you. And, I mean, they're both to the left of you, actually.
How far away is it from the church? Like, would I hear them yelling, I guess?
No.
No, okay.
And they just run out. Do they spot us and, like, see us and react, or do they just come out?
They are running, and they are running for the furthest... Well, you think they're running in the furthest away from you. I mean, the market is, like, in... The market's in, like, the residential area almost, where, like, the market is the very southern tip of this, and the rest of the outer, like, the inner wall to outer wall, that area is basically just, like, houses and really small businesses, a couple bars here and there, like, nothing huge. Like, the city, the main center is the chapels, the guild.
So they're running away from the shop, not because they saw us.
Right, they're running because they're running.
Bitches. Can we clearly see that one of them is wearing a sack of any sort? Like a backpack or a satchel that would potentially contain an item?
Are you asking to use a skill like perception, or...
Can you use just one or two at a time?
You use one at a time.
Okay, so I'll use stealth.
Okay.
To quietly chase after them to see where they're going.
Cool. Give me a stealth roll.
11 plus 3, so 14.
That's a success. Okay, so Hogum, you sneak your way through the crowd somehow, and you realize that they are running towards the farthest exit from you, so the far right-hand side exit, the most east exit. And with that, Eve, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going, since Hogum is stealthing towards them, I'm going to slow them down with some intimidation.
Cool, do it.
All right, so let me click this little button. 12 plus 6, 18.
So what are you doing with intimidation? Are you like trying to cut off their path, or are you just trying to yell from where you're at?
I am literally yelling them down so that they can just stop.
So you're just yelling loud.
My goal is to get them to stop.
So what would he say?
Okay. So I'm like, I do declare that you are running around these streets. It is much unsafe. Please, sirs, you must stop or madams, please stop right now because it is not safe what you are doing. I do declare.
You said, yeah, you got it. So you halted them for a second and they were like, what the fuck?
Yay. And after they stop, I am clearly like giving them this admonishing grin. Like, not grin, admonishing like stare down.
One of them very, very timidly holds up their middle finger. Like, you can tell he thought about it. Like, he wasn't sure. Like, maybe his mom might be looking, like that type of look. Like, where he was like, I'm going to do, fuck you.
Okay. I'm pissed. I am pissed. Now they must pay.
Hogum, what do you do now?
When it says range 5/15, what does that mean?
Are you talking about your net?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not going to reach. There's a lot of people in this marketplace, too. You would bag a ton of people.
Hey, that's okay. That would slow them down.
Yep.
I don't understand this very well.
That's fine. We can play this out.
Because I'm trying to think, what the hell would I do with athletics?
You throw a loaf of bread at him in the head. There's bread everywhere. It's a market. Just all the bread.
How high is your persuasion?
Persuade him that bread is delicious to eat it.
I have no persuasion.
Okay, because what I'm about to do next is I'm going to persuade the townspeople to apprehend them.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I have a -1 in persuasion.
Oh, girl, never mind. That's not for you, sis.
That's why my athletics is a +5.
Okay.
And then my stealth was a +3, but I already used that. And then I have a +2 on survival. Like, what the fuck is survival?
So use your athletics and throw something. Survival is like when you tasted the footprint of the closet. That was survival.
I can't lick anyone for this.
I mean, you could. Why don't you throw something? Why don't you pick something that someone is next to you holding and you just grab it and you throw it?
Throw the loaf of bread.
What is a loaf of bread going to do to someone?
Oh my God, shut up. Just throw the loaf of bread.
It's going to startle them.
Throw it.
And make them drop
Mark,
whatever they're holding.
First thing you think of, what is the person next to you holding?
An infant.
Throw the baby. Throw the whole baby.
Athletics. Throw that child.
Okay.
If you throw it, Eve is going to hate you, though.
He already does.
It's like playful banter. Like, I'm actually going to hate you from this point on.
Like, as a character? 12 plus
lick
5.
Lick it instead. Just lick it. Don't take it. Lick it. Just lick the baby. Oh my gosh. Lick it. Lick the baby.
So you grab...
Or should I say small child? I mean...
Is making the child older better?
If you lick the baby, the mom's going to run away and run into the bad guys. Just lick the baby. Don't throw it.
He's not changing anything, so we're going to do this.
He cannot deal with them hating each other. Benny can't do it.
So here's what happens. Hogum...
Benny's not there. Benny is Hogum's moral compass.
Hogum, there's a woman.
This is such a bad choice.
She has it. She has wrapped in fabric, holding it, clutching it to her chest, and Hogum with one hand grabs from the middle and hurls it.
I can't.
It hits one of the runners, we'll call them right now, right in the back of the head, and it drops to the ground and unfolds, and you realize that it's a big loaf of bread.
Thank goodness.
Damn.
Because I just can't have you throw in a baby. Not this early. It's episode 5.
I'm rolling persuasion.
Okay.
And my persuasion, yes. Oh, bitch. 24.
Okay. What do you say to the crowd?
My dear townsfolk and countrymen, there are 2 thieves that are running around this town trying to steal things. As you can see, that poor lost baby loaf of bread that was just taken from this poor woman's arms has been taken by them. We must stop them. Stop them now.
Okay. And the townspeople gather a circle around these 2.
Okay, so we have a circle. We have one that's still down.
So what one of them is going to do is stare around. Now, there's just a circle surrounding them. These are civilians. They're not going to engage in combat, but they're going to at least like create a wall for you. So as Eve and Hogum, you're approaching, and as a woman is crying about her dead bread, the one that is standing, the runner that was standing, looks at Eve and gives a maniacal smile. And Eve, you see that his eyes are glowing purple.
Oh.
Quickly puts his hand on the ground.
If it's a fight this bitch wants, let's go.
And a portal opens up. And he takes his friend and drags him inside the portal.
Okay.
Benny, you and Loxif are at the church, continuing to investigate.
Did anything else get taken from here? Can we find any other clues?
There was gold, but that was minor. We should see if the books are in order. The books of Yonsei, of course.
Yeah.
You 3 head over to the side of the church where all the books are in a bookcase. You see they're all in order from 1+1 to EXO. And the Celestine looks it over and says, everything is in order.
Is there anything else? Can I do like a perception check to see if anything else, I can find anything else in this place by myself?
Absolutely.
Oh, gosh. I rolled, would it be perception? I mean, either way, I'm going to fail it. I rolled a 3, so my plus whatever. Yeah.
So you don't notice anything else. Mm-hmm. The one thing, Loxif says, Celestine, were you here last night? Yes, of course. Every night. Were the doors locked? Of course, I lock them every night. I would never keep them unlocked. Benny, I think we should check the door.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
The church has one door to it, one front door. It is large, it is big, it is opulent. Go ahead and give me another investigation check for the door.
Okay. Please be better. Oh, thank goodness. Investigation, 21.
There's no signs of forced entry.
Ooh. So it doesn't look like anybody. Oh, goodness. Somebody inside.
The doors were locked when I woke up. That's why I was so shocked. I thought someone was still here, but it's this room and my room upstairs. So no one's here.
Nobody else is here?
No. And then she kind of looks around. And as she does that, a purple portal opens up in the wall. And out come 2 people. What do?
Oh, shit. Benny's there with, by herself. Oh, my gosh. Mm-hmm. Okay.
The Celestine immediately death drops into prayer.
Oh, my gosh. What does Loxif do?
Loxif puts up his hands.
Oh, my God.
Loxif puts up his hands like, yeah, he's ready. But, I mean, he's Loxif.
Okay, so what do they look like?
Is Loxif being like a little bitch about confrontation.
I didn't say that. I think he's ready. He's just not like...
But he's small.
He's just scrappy.
Okay. So there's me, there's Loxif. What do these two people look like?
I am so glad you asked. One is a halfling male, one is a dwarf.
Do they have weapons? Do they look like the guys on the piece of paper that Loxif had given me earlier about the gold team?
So you open up the papers that Loxif gave you, and you see that the two men standing in front of you are the two men that were on the gold team that went missing. And as soon as you realize the faces match up and their eyes are glowing purple, you see that they both have gold armbands on, one of which, the one on the dwarf, is ripped.
Goodness. Okay. Do I see weapons?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. So immediately, Benny is going to grab Loxif and run.
Give it to me as a skill, because we are back in the skill challenge.
Oh, okay. So grabbing Loxif and running, that would, and like, because I'm probably carrying a 3-foot tall being, I would assume that is going to be athletics.
I would agree.
Oh, great.
You have so many things that are above +5.
I know. Okay, how about this? How about this instead? I mean, I rolled. I'll keep whatever roll that was.
Whip the chandelier.
That's what I was going to grab him, take my whip, like grab like some sort of board towards the ceiling and like swing out the fucking door. Like, we're gone. We're out of there. They have weapons. I don't know who they are. I'm going to yell at Celestine to run away. Like, that's what Benny would do. So Benny would be like, Loxif, those guys have weapons. Okay, let's go. Celestine, run! And she would whip her way swinging out the door.
Okay, I can imagine that there's like a gorgeous crystal chandelier hanging from the church. And so I'd imagine it would hold your weight and grab your whip. What did you roll, though?
I rolled a 13, and am I doing acrobatics or am I doing athletics?
Yeah, you can take acrobatics on that.
Okay, so 18.
Yeah, you and so you yell to Celestine, and she starts to she turns and she runs up her stairs to get back to her room, and you and Loxif make it out the church. And at this point, it's Hogam's turn.
What?
Hogam, there's a crowd, there's a circle, there's a portal. What do you do? What would Hogam do?
Go through the portal.
Well, yeah, that's what I want to do. So he like runs up the side of a building to the rooftop and then jumps from the rooftop into the portal.
Cool. Give me an acrobatics check.
14 plus 1, so 15.
Yeah, so Hogam, you fly through this portal and you land in the Church of Yonsei, flat on your back, but you landed so that the two people that you were chasing were kicked and they fall forward about 10 feet from you. And now it is Eve's turn.
So Eve is, let me see, Eve is doing acrobatics.
Mark just did that.
Oh, fuck me in the cunt. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so he just did acrobatics. Can I do... Oh, okay, here we go. I'm doing a performance check.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm going to be performing some dance, actually some traditional Ukrainian ballet.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
We will begin. Okay, well, first off, let's see if I pass the performance check. Come on, big money. Big money. 14.
So what is it's a Ukrainian dance, so you're like, huh, huh. Is that
so? Okay, please think a little more graceful. So all of a sudden, like, Petrushka by Stravinsky comes on, and so I'm the marionette, and I just start like going into releve, and then I do like some grand jetés, and then I do like a deep plie, and then I do like a flip, and then I also swan dive into the portal. Yes, so that's what happened.
real quick side note? Did you also do ballet?
I took a few years of dance.
Because I definitely did ballet.
Yes, queen. Yes.
Oh, I love it. You were like chate and grand chate, and I'm like, I know those words. I know all those things. Plie, bitch. Let's go.
I thought he was making words up, to be honest.
So like I land, but I land in like black swan mode. So like I'm on the floor, like hunched over, one leg is extended, and I'm hunched over, and then I look up and I say, "But I was perfect," and that's how I enter the Church of Yonsei.
Perfect. Perfect. Benny, you are outside the church with Loxif. You can hear Hogum land and let out a grunt because wasn't a good landing. And then you heard Eve's iconic line that he just delivered to these two. What do you do?
I see the chandelier. So I drop off Loxif.
That's a good idea.
I see the chandelier. I want to hide in it.
Okay. So are you going for...
I guess a stealth, right?
Yeah, absolutely it is.
Okay. 2 + 5.
Oh,
7.
we have a failure. I don't mean to sound so excited. So I would imagine that you are not ever going to fail with your whip. I think your whip is dead on. I think that holding Loxif probably fucked with your grip a little bit, though.
Like maybe he's like oily. Like he was sweating a little bit.
He was definitely sweating. Like you have just salty palms from him. Absolutely. You hit the chandelier just right with that sweet Benny swoosh of the whip, and you start to swing, and your hands just slip out from underneath you.
Oh my gosh.
And so you give a little like butt bump roll, and now you're kind of on all fours near everybody. The two got kicked over. They're going to start to back away from you all. So they're kind of cornering themselves towards the... they're putting themselves towards the corner, but they're looking towards the door, trying to figure out how they're going to get there. I don't know that's going to happen. Hogum, what do you do, buddy?
My ass hurts.
Because the fall. Okay, so we ran into these people and they fell down, right?
Mm-hmm. They're within range.
Okay. So I'm going to take my net and throw it on them.
That's
Does that
not
work?
a skill. However, I can make that work with... Fuck it, sleight of hand. Because you are on the ground, and you have to pull it really quick and throw it.
See, I don't think that's sleight of hand. Like, no matter how
I
you
was
twist
trying,
that,
man.
that's
I
not
was
sleight of
trying.
hand.
You're right, it's not.
Like, you could have called that, like, nature before sleight of hand.
My history check is throwing a net.
Right, like, because my ancestors have told me that
Damn it.
my ancestors used to fish.
It was deception. He's like, where's the ball? It's in the net.
It's in the net. Blah! Blah!
Could it be animal handling?
Oh, that's shady as fuck, bitch. You call them animals? Kind of white supremacy, because they ain't.
I don't know. I'm just looking at the different options.
Why do you have a sled? Why do you have a sled?
I don't know.
Yeah. Give me... Wait, what was the last one you used? Because you can repeat a stat. You just can't repeat it over and over again.
Yeah.
Give me athletics, dude. Why don't you run up and fuck somebody up?
No, I don't want to use athletics like so many times.
Yes, you fucking do, because we're trying to stop them, Mark.
Okay. So I rolled a 17 plus the 5, so that's what, 22?
All right, so you have succeeded in this skill challenge because that was your 6th win. Athletics, what are you doing? Running up and bear hugging them?
I threw the net on them.
Oh, okay, we're calling the net athletics. That totally counts.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Precision and accuracy.
So the net lands on these two. They are struggling in this net.
Are we going to Scooby-Doo these motherfuckers?
Yes, you pull their faces off. Okay, so you've got them captured in a net. Good job on a first successful skill challenge. Yay!
Yay! Woo! Yes, queen. Okay.
Good job.
You 3 start to move in on them. And as you do, one of them, we're going to go with the halfling here. The halfling pulls out a dagger.
Oh, girl, you want to go? Because we can go.
And stabs himself in the throat.
You don't want to go.
What?
Oh, shit. Kamikaze style.
Well, come on. Okay, so one stabs himself. What does the other one do?
As the other one stabs himself, gurgles, and his eyes go from purple to normal to glazed over, the dwarf starts to reach for the knife. What do you do?
I'm going to apprehend him. I'm gonna like fucking jump on him with my like beauty and grace. Okay, so if that would that be a strength check?
Yeah, I would say strength.
Apprehending him, so I rolled a 1.
Oh my gosh. Eve like lodges the knife into his throat for him.
Like I'm trying to stop him. I can't stop him. I can't do anything. Oh my god.
Here's what a 1 does. I think that we can make this work. So you try to bat his hand away from the knife, and you succeed in doing so. He does not reach for the knife. Well, he doesn't get to the knife. And instead of getting to the knife, he puts his hand on the floor next to him. And a portal opens up, and he gets sucked right in.
Fuck.
And the portal closes.
What the fuck?
Shit.
And with that, we're going to end this
fuck
episode.
you.
Bullshit. Okay.
Goodness. I'm so upset.
Fuck that shit.
I know. I'm so mad.
Little bitch like putting through a portal. Fuck that. There's got to be a recharge
we're
on
fucked,
that.
though. Here's the thing.
He rolled a 1.
Yeah, we're fucked. Like, there's nothing we can do. This guy's dead. That guy's through a portal. We can't open the portal. We're fucked. Like, there's nothing. What are we going to even do? Go find that lady that's selling baskets and, like, put it over our heads and, like, shoot ourselves? Like, there's nothing.
So everyone's obviously very happy about how this episode ended.
Fuck that.
This bitch.
Some people may be angry.
Oh. So, yes, everyone's thrilled and
You a
loves
hoe.
me. And I'm Chris. I'm your DM. And you can...
Holgrim is not happy.
I'm Chris, and you can find me on Twitter at Chris the DM, and that's Chris with a K.
And I'm Tisha. You can find me on Instagram at #1 Tish, #1, and also super salty in the Dead Sea. You can find me in the Dead Sea because I'm the saltiest.
And I'm Jonathan, and I don't feel like bottoming anymore because this story like left me shriveled up. So you can find me on Instagram at JE_Washington because fuck this noise.
I wish I understood what that meant. I thought you meant that your penis shriveled up. I'm like, what does that have to do with
bottoming, if your shit shrivels, like it's usually dry and shit, like you ain't trying to take no dick that night.
Oh,
so like on a scale of 1 to over it, I'm like, what's her name? Fucking Demi Lovato doing coke again. So.
Oh. Hey, Mark, do your outro.
You can find Holgum on Twitter at HolgumMcGoogle.
Yeah, that's accurate. Thank you, Hogum.
Bitch, how do you spell it? Because you don't say it right.
I know he says Holgum every time. every time when we introduce ourselves.
I'm actually about to fight you, Mark.
Every time.
Mark.
It's Holgum, right?
No, it's just Hogum.
Hogum?
There's no L. Yeah. It's your name. I mean, you could put an L in it if you want.
I guess I'm saying the GOM is
LGOM?
Hogum.
No, you're saying you're saying HOLGOM.
Like a whole gum.
Yeah, like I have a hole in my gum. I have a hole in my anus.
I don't know why.
His name might just become.
Yeah, and then Professor McGonagall.
Hogum McGonagall.
Yeah,
now all I'm picturing is like a whole gum. Like all you see whenever he like smiles is just gum. Like small little baby teeth and just whole gum.
Can we do like an aside right now? Because I just found a used condom on my floor. What do I do? What?
Oh shit!
Ew.
Is it Phil?
I need a drink.
Yeah, we're going to say bye now. Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.
Oh,
I can't.
My God.
I fucking can't. What the fuck is this doing here?
Okay, I'm gonna stop recording and go get a drink while you guys figure out the semen stuff.